I always felt he was guilty, but what he did, he took the George Washington Bridge, which is very serious. He down the George Washington Bridge, and you had medical people, you had ambulances caught up. This thing was closed down, and obviously, but he blamed the young lady that worked for him and another person, and they got into a lot of trouble. She ultimately was, I don't know, exonerated, but she got out of it a little bit. But she went through hell. She was a young mother person. I knew her a little bit. And another man went to jail, and Chris got off. And so when I listen to Chris speak his hate, I say, oh, what about the George Washington Bridge? Tell me about the George Washington Bridge. He blamed other people, but he knew all enough. I don't know if they want to look at it. It's not for me. If they want to look at it, they can. You can ask Pam. I think we have other to do, but I always thought he got away with murder. And I got, as you know, I got the largest vote in Texas by far. Nobody's ever gotten more vote in the last election. I think in all the elections, the 3 elections. But they like me in Texas. People are waiting for me, but I'd rather not comment on it right now, guys. They're both friends of mine, and they're both good and very different. Save all the different things. I'm going to cut things that are unnecessary, but the thing I said, and I gave my word, not going to hurt anybody on Medicaid, Medicare, or Social Security. And in fact, we're doing great Social Security. We found 300,000 illegals on Social Security. We got them out. And things like that make Social Security very, very strong. I am very big certain things, and you could say 3 of those things, security, we're going to protect it. And so we'll see how everything works out. If we're talking about rescissions on other things, I'm open to cost cutting. If we can cost, I like it, but nothing's going to happen to medical. We have something coming up, favored nation, where I'm going to be reducing drug prices by 1,500%, where a pill that sells in Germany for $10 costs $150 here because of the bad price. And I was all set to do it, and then we had the COVID come up, and I had to focus on that because we had the greatest economy in history my first term. I will tell you that we are going to be doing numbers on the cost of drugs in this country. I'm not talking about a 20% decrease, I'm talking about 1,000% decrease. We're talking about where a product would sell for $80 in Germany, $1,300 here. And we're not going to do that. We would subsidize the entire, and we're not doing it anymore. I informed the drug companies. I informed the world. And if the world, if countries in the world want to go along, then I'll put tariffs on those countries, and we'll make more money. But they have to go. So this is moving along rapidly. Dr. Oz is in charge, Bobby's group, and they're doing very well. And we're getting great cooperation.